Let's continue with the design requirements. The fifth design requirement talks about resource manipulation in the IoT device or an IoT gateway. How are you going to manage the resources? Resources include anything required for performing its function. It could be sensor data, power supply, network, memory, anything. Okay, so how it's actually a function performed by OS in a typical system. So COAP has to work a little more deeper to manage the resources or manipulate the resources. Next, sixth design requirement is when you are running in a publish subscribe, or if you are running in that kind of publish subscribe mode of communication, COAP has to initiate the notifications when the feed is ready to which we have subscribed, etc. So that is one point you need to remember. The COAP is capable of working in pub sub mode also, apart from request response. See, in fact, publish subscribe mode of communication is actually a subset of request response. Okay, we assign some more roles to the client and server, and we have an intermediary between them. That is how a publish subscribe system differs from a traditional client server model. So that's about sixth design requirement. Where is the seventh one? Yes, this is seventh one, HTTP mapping. So this is primarily meant for coexistence of HTTP and the COAP by means of the proxy. So HTTP is capable of understanding COAP messages, so that your traditional web server can also process the data from COAP enabled sensors interfaced through a proxy. So that's about seventh requirement. Eighth one is resource discovery. See, we have one session coming on this. See, how do we discover the resources which are available? Because you deploy a sensor to the or a device to an environment. How does it discover the available sensors thus and get the data from them? That's again an interesting topic which will be discussed later. Resource discovery. Now let's see the ninth one. Where is ninth one? Yes, multicast capability, that which is not generally possible with HTTP, is made possible by COAP. That's what ninth one. 10th one is, where is 10th one? Yeah, here, UDP. So if it is, we know that HTTP runs on top of TCP, whereas the COAP is running on top of UDP to make it as light as possible. So we know that TCP is reliable in order delivery of streams or bytes. So this in order and reliable delivery has its own price to be paid for. That price comes as additional header fields in the protocol. Since we want to make our header as short as possible, we will not go for the TCP in the transport layer. Instead, the choice is UDP, which is comparatively shorter and lighter header for its transfer. So UDP compatibility has to be maintained. So this is actually a challenging requirement. See, you are trying to modify HTTP for constrained environment. So that requires a fundamental change also. That means HTTP was running on top of TCP. Now you need to maintain all semantics of HTTP over UDP, that too in constrained environment. That is actually a challenging one. So 10th one is over. Now 11th one is reliability. I'm not explaining much. We have all these terms coming formally out in the lecture. Reliability, low latency, should be fast enough. Then 13th one, yeah, it should support various MIME types. So the original HTTP was designed to carry text messages. Later, multi-purpose internet mail extension enabled HTTP to carry any kind of data, including image, executables, audio, video, and so on. So that kind of extension given to HTTP is known as MIME. So multi-purpose internet mail extension. So that has to be supported in COAP so that you are not restricting the type of data which COAP can carry. So that's about the 13th one, and 14th one is manageability. There should be proper accountability and traceability of information that is ensured by this one. So each of these design requirements are broad research areas themselves. So if you are interested in pursuing such kind of research, you can go ahead, or in your use case implementation, you can focus on any one of this aspect and then come out with some observation. That is, how are you going to improve the coexistence of protocol. Okay, so these are some ways where you can make your use case implementation stand out from others. Okay, everybody will have some sensors, cloud data, they will process in the usual way. So if you want to get the results which others have not got, you need to take paths which others have not taken. That's as simple as that. So that's about COAP design requirements. I hope you will spend more time on each of them and make notes. Okay. Now we are going into actual COAP. What are the things supported, and till now we were talking about the design requirements, the motivation for COAP. Now, embedded web transfer protocol, it's going to be COAP:/ rather than HTTP:// asynchronous transaction. It's asynchronous. Okay, just like classroom sessions are synchronous. The faculty explains, at the same time students will absorb it and ask questions. So there is a star and conditions apply for this example. Okay, so asynchronous means it's like a video lecture. Faculty record video, hoping that students will open as I am seeing, and this can also go in the other way. Students may not open, they open it and go for something else, etc. So the asynchronous, so you send when you are comfortable and you receive when you are comfortable and process it. Okay, that's all about asynchronous. Now it's bound to UDP with reliability and multicast support. That is, you are assuring reliability of HTTP on top of UDP. So this is going to be really challenging. Okay, so there is an example, but I am cutting short of examples in video lectures. Okay, if we were in class, I could have given very nice examples for all these UDP binding issues and coming up with reliability. Okay, now get, post, put, delete. These are the very fundamental HTTP methods that should be supported. That is supported in COAP. Then URI support 4-byte header. Any attractive thing is 4-byte header. Just 4-byte header. Now at this point, I would request you to go back and find out what was the header size for HTTP. Next, it uses subset of MIME times and HTTP response code. So we know that HTTP has got response code like 404, page not found, 500, etc. You might have got interesting HTTP response code from your IUMS server, if I am not wrong. Okay, so these error codes, subset of MIME, etc. should be made available, or they are made available in COAP. And built-in discovery, optional observation and block transfer, that we will learn towards the end of the session. So with this introduction, let me stop here. Next lecture we will see the details of COAP messaging. If possible, we'll try an example. Okay. Now, the lecture is ending here. You may be wondering what I am supposed to do. You have to use this time to ask questions or find out related material and work on your previous assignments. We have an assignment on MQTT, so I am not calling you at random. Still, I believe that you have completed it. So next step to that assignment would be to add a dashboard. So you may be wondering how to add a dashboard. So for those who forgot the story, I'll recap it. Your friend in Chennai has got a Node MCU board. and you are sitting at your home and trying to switch on an LED in your friend's board by means of MQTT. That is our story. Now in this story, how do we bring in the dashboard? So dashboard shows the status of LED, because the moment you say LED on or you send the on command, the slider, or there is an on off switch in the Adafruit dashboard. So that on off switch should slide to on position when you send the command on. Okay, so you can find out how to do that. So maybe I'll give you a demo next class. So I want you to get that thrill, the experience of doing it and making it work. Okay, so go ahead with that experiment. Don't be idle after the lecture is over. The lecture is roughly around 25 minutes as of now. So that's all. That's about it. So you can interact with me. I am available till end of the slot online. The rest of the stuffs on COAP will be discussed in the next class. Okay, thank you.